Our last applicant from the 8:30 group is Christopher Henry. Mr. Henry, are you in the Zoom? I see a square for Mr. Henry.
Hello?
We can hear you. We can't see you.
I don't know how to, mine has, okay, it says start my video.
There we go. Perfect. All right, Mr. Henry, we'll turn it over to you.
Before Mr. Henry starts, Mr. Henry, I was the judge on your case, so I will not be participating in the consideration of your pardon application. So
You did look familiar, and you looked familiar. So I mean, I don't know too many judges, so yeah, you did look familiar. And okay, thank you.
thank you.
All right, thanks, Mr. Henry. Go ahead.
Okay, this particular day happened on a Friday, 1997, February. My mother and I, we worked across the street from each other. I was working through a temp service. She would park in our garage. So I would get a ride from her to work. And at this particular time, I was just getting back on my feet. So this particular day, the boss took me into her office and she was like, Christopher, you're here doing a wonderful job. I was working through a temp service. She was like, we want to hire you on full time. She presented a package to me. It just blew my mind. I mean, I was totally elated. So we got off of work that night, my mother and I, and we went to the gas station. I went into the trunk and I had some weed, put it in my pocket, went into the gas station, was standing in line, talking to this guy. He kept looking over my shoulder. I kind of looked over my shoulder too, and I seen these two white guys, but I never in my wildest dreams thought that they were cops. So when I got up to the counter, I paid my mother's gas, and as soon as I turned around, these guys had guns pointed to my head, and they were like, freeze, don't move. Went into my pocket and pulled out this bag of weed. So at that particular point, I was charged with felony. Not sure how I feel about it. I was not a felon, first and foremost. I never really committed any type of violent crimes or anything. Since this has happened, I wasn't able to get a living wage job or anything. That particular job that I had got that day, they didn't. They found out about the marijuana, and they didn't hire me. So I was ever able to get a job. Because of the felony. I've been walking around with this black cloud over my head for the last 23, 24, 25 years. I did start doing my own thing. I bought a truck, trailer, lawnmowers. I went out and ever since then, I've been self-sustaining. The last few years, I've been getting disability for post-traumatic stress syndrome. Other than that, I went and took a humanities class at UWM. I have a class that I need to take to finish my degree. I want to get into counseling, helping the homeless, because I actually go get homeless people and have them work with me if I got a little job or something, and I treat them as humans. So I'm asking for a pardon because I want to get certified and I want to start helping people. I'm 60 years old. I think I got another 10 years left in me, you know, as far as working and stuff is concerned. I have my health and my strength. And I'm just happy to have this opportunity. My mother, she actually, after she worked for the city of Milwaukee, she worked for the governor's office in the city of Milwaukee, and she kept bringing me home packets to do that, you know, to file for a pardon. But it wasn't. I kept telling her it wasn't the 7 years wasn't up, and then when the 7 years got up, Scott Walker got into office and he wasn't accepting any pardons. So my mother, she was in her deathbed, she was dying, and I told her, "Ma, I got my pardon in." And the nurse was like, "She can understand what you're saying." So I hope she took that to heaven with her. And I hope you guys consider me.
Thank you, Mr. Henry. And I know we have some questions for you. I'll start with Cindy.
Hi, Mr. Henry. One of the parts of the application process, it's not required, but applicants are encouraged to submit letters of support, and you did not submit any, and I'm wondering why not.
Well, first of all, I live in the city by myself. I have no relatives. I have very few friends, and you know, like I don't know a lot of people and stuff. I know a lot of people, but not for that. I just never bothered anybody about it.
Okay.
No, but I can tell you this. I did tell people about it, and they're like, "Chris, you're gonna get it." You know, so
I appreciate that. Just another question for you. There was a 1999 resisting for which you were fined, and a 2017 trespass to land for which you were fined. Can you tell us about each of those incidents?
the resisting, I never resisted, so I don't know about resisting. But the trespassing, I do junking. I go around and pick up junk and stuff from people, and it's a thin line. You know, I used to pick up junk from this one company, and I guess they got new people that work there, so I would go there and stuff, and then the people asking me what am I doing there or whatever. So that's how I ended up getting a trespass. They called the police on me, and I ended up getting a trespass and taken for that.
Okay.
And there's a couple other little ordinances and stuff too.
Thank
that
you.
I have. But
Thank
no
you, sir.
crimes. I haven't committed any crimes in 26 years or so.
Other questions for Mr. Henry? Jerry.
Mr. Henry, the current judge and DA in Milwaukee County reviewed your application for a pardon, and they support it. How does that make you feel?
Redeemed. Because I went to court. I went down there for something one time, and the lady was like, "You got a felony on your record. You should." She said, "The marijuana laws and stuff had changed. You should write the judge and see if they can take and reduce it or something." And I did. I wrote the judge, but they said that I had to have some type of legal something, you know, and for them to support me, I'm very appreciative.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Henry. All right, I don't see any other questions. So we'll let you go about the rest of your morning. Thank you for your time with us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye now.